stand at, the doctor who reminds me of my water.
Drink water, Doc.
I hope you've taken your water already.
Yes, we have.
Doc, I'm drinking coffee. Is this good this early morning?
Well, yeah, if it's just a cup of coffee, that's fine, but not too many.
Okay.
I have to add one more. You know how they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Some water a day keeps Dr. Mujajati away. But thank you for joining
us.
It's
water that keeps me away.
We're talking about the new regime, the new government, and obviously expectations with regards to the health sector. Before we even ask what your expectations are, what did you think of yesterday's inauguration speech by the president, Hakainde Hichilema?
I think to sum it up, it was unprecedented. It was quite daring to say, in the sense that a number of the pronouncements that were made were very unusual, I should say. For example, the latitude that he gave to the media was very, very unprecedented. And for me, I'm hoping to actually see that, because I was quite surprised how much latitude he's given to the media.
Yeah.
And the other areas that really surprised me were how clear he was in the way he communicated his vision and what he wants to see and which areas he has prioritized. On the whole, I was quite excited and I'm quite hopeful. And I think, to summarize it, I think the speech gave me a lot of hope. I think for me, that's how I'd summarize it.
So what expectations do you have going forward with regards to the health sector? I did see a few tweets that President Hakainde Hichilema made concerning COVID-19 vaccinations. He also talked about HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
Okay, what I expect in the health sector, like most other sectors, but I guess maybe in the health sector, this has bigger impact. I'm hoping that the drive against corruption will be prioritized also in the health sector, because in health, when drugs are pilfered or funds are misapplied or expired drugs are bought, those are lives that are risky. And the trouble you have with life is that you don't have a spare life somewhere. If you died because of corruption, we cannot say that, oh, it's too bad, we can give him another life. You can't do that. You can rebuild a bridge. Of course, you just lose money. But in the health sector, corruption means lives. And in his speech, he seemed to have a zero tolerance for corruption. And I see that when extended to the health sector, my expectation is that we will see a more prudent health sector, a more robust health sector, which prioritizes resources. Remember, resources are always limited. You can never have unlimited resources. So my expectation is that application of resources in the health sector will be improved and more efficient in terms of matching results with resources. So that's one. And when you listen to the speech, he listed, I think, about 6 areas of government where he seemed to want to lean on so much, and health and education seemed to be prominent. I am excited to see what are the details of that, because he seemed to prioritize health and education quite a lot. So my expectation is that in the next few weeks or months, we will begin to see the details of how the technocrats are going to interpret the president's speech into actual actionables.
All right. Lastly, before we let you go, you noticed this particular election, a lot of people feel that the young people played a very, very major role. And as young people who've now found their voices, a lot of them feel they have a say in what goes on in the country. Some of these says are the cabinet. So the young people have been floating your name with regards to the Ministry of Health. I don't know if that's a laugh of, I'm coming on, or it's a, we don't know. If this opportunity presented itself, would we see you in that position?
Well, I think as most Zambians, and I'm sure even yourself, we are all ready to save our country. And when duty calls, it's very difficult to turn your country down. And I think, like any other Zambian, it would be a privilege and an honor. But then, like everybody else would expect, that these decisions that go into the presidential decision, the factors that go in are so many. And whoever the president picks, our job as citizens is to support that person and make sure that we get the Zambia that we all deserve.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I heard a yes if the opportunity comes. Thank you so much, Dr. Mujajati. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you, and do take care.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.